I'm Tyler. I am a person with many ideas and I execute them at the highest level that I can when I can.
Tyler, the Creator, is one of the most innovative artists around. He's famous for many things, including his rapping, singing, production, his fashion design, and so much more. The two-time Grammy-winning artist has had one of the biggest evolutions in music. From his days as the leader of Odd Future Wolfgang to his third-person character narratives in Igor and Call Me If You Get Lost. Let's find out how Tyler, the Creator's production has helped him evolve as an artist. Let's start all the way back in 2011 with Tyler's breakout song, Yonkers. The controversial lyrics and music video really allowed Tyler to make a huge impact in the music scene with this song. Tyler described the beat as a joke and said it only took him 8 minutes to make.
That beat was made as a joke. I was trying to make a shitty New York beat. I made that beat in literally 8 minutes.
The song opens with this repetitive sound from Reason and this simple kick and snare, with Tyler's alter ego Wolf Haley rapping over the top. This simple low-end bass is introduced with Tyler paradoxically rapping over the top.
I'm a fucking walking paradox. No, I'm not. Threesomes with a fucking triceratops.
The hook is then introduced with this syncopated lead sound, again from Reason. In the second verse, Tyler adds these dark piano chords. Keeping the track evolving, something we continuously see from him. This then leads to the bridge section. This simple beat led to him winning the Best New Artist at the MTV Awards. In a 2015 European tour, one of Tyler's biggest influencers, Pharrell, flipped a switch in Tyler.
Pharrell was out there. We go to the studio after. This nigga had me up against a wall. Like, you need to do this more. And I think he was mad at me because I wasn't singing the now me. So those two moments changed the trajectory of everything for me.
This then led to a huge development on Tyler, the Creator's aesthetic and music. This progression is evident when we move to the Grammy-winning album Igor, with a lot of similarity to his biggest influences in music.
Jamiroquai, Sade, Alex Boone, Stevie Wonder, Baduizm, Rochelle Farrell, Mary J, Janae.
Earfquake starts with these piano jazz chords, with a square bass and other various melodic elements. This then drops into this infectious chorus. The chorus is comprised of a pad, the earlier bass but filtered, and two high-pitched lead sounds. This is contrasted heavily with these hard drums. In a lot of his tracks, Tyler likes to extend his 808 over 16 bars. The structure in keeping the beat interesting is huge for Tyler.
I'm really big on how a song's arranged. As soon as you get into it, something changes and I'm like, that's fun. It keeps you on your feet.
During section B of the chorus, these high-pitched leads are replaced with this bell and harp. During the verse, the intro piano is reintroduced, with again other various melodic elements coming in and out. This leads to a familiar yet different sounding chorus.
Because the song didn't have a bridge, I'm gonna add 4 chords that just feels like a waterfall and then ramp it back to the original progression.
During part B of this chorus, these strings are added, as well as this sign lead sound, whilst the drums are also progressing. Tyler said the album Igor was about melodies, and this track really showcases that. Lastly, we move on to 2021's Call Me If You Get Lost. Tyler said after Igor, he wanted to go back to his rapping roots.
I've yet to make my great rap album. I'm teaching myself how to rap again. Around Igor, after I was done with it, I just wanted to rap, so.
The song starts with this drum and piano sample. During the verse, Tyler adds these gritty drums, as well as this piano and vocal coming in and out. During the chorus, this other section from the sample is used. He adds piano chords, this low bass, and this fuzz sounding bass. Showing how Tyler likes a lot of change in his beats.
I love moments, a little doo-doo-doo-doo that only come in once.
During the second verse, this dissonant E piano key is added, and some new 808s. This leads to this melodically rich outro. New chords are added, highlighting Tyler's love of chords and bridges.
I'm always looking for that bridge.
This album bagged Tyler yet another Grammy, as well as showing his diversity as a musician, artist, and producer. All these FLPs will be up on my Patreon. Go click the link in the bio for a more in-depth look. For my first beat, let's make a synth-rich Igor style beat. I started with this jazzy chord progression layered.
Chords. That's the shit that I fucking care about more than anything.
As well as this distorted bass. This tom pan adds some rhythmic bounce throughout the track. This leads to a stripped back verse with the filtered bass, like an Earfquake, sporadic synth, and various lead lines. For the drums, I laid this drum break with some one-shot drums. During the pre-chorus, I added this distorted guitar lead, something signature of Igor. I added these new melodic synth layers. It's about mixing the beautiful sound with the gritty drums.
I've always wanted to make the prettiest or the hardest shit. I've been trying to mix those together since my first album.
In the second verse, I added this lead with influence from this clip. The chorus then leads to this bridge, featuring new chords with a bass and some strings. This then leads to the final and biggest chorus yet. For beat 2, I went for something more gritty sounding, like Call Me If You Get Lost. The intro starts with this sampled drum break from Tracklib. Today's video is sponsored by Tracklib. If you want to learn to sample like Tyler, look no further than Tracklib. Tracklib is an online record store featuring over 100,000 previously released records. Tracklib is really special as you can really refine what you are sampling. As you'll see in this video, I sample a drum break. You can sample vocals, bass, guitar from all the multi-tracks. It really is the modern day record store. I'll have my sign up link in the description with a 1-month free trial and 15 free credits to go and download your samples. Go check that out after this video and let's get back into it. During part B of the intro, these dissonant strings and siren sound is added. During the verse, this dark piano is added and these hard, gritty drums introduced. During the chorus, these new chords, bass and fuzz bass are introduced. In the second verse, these new melodic elements are added. After the second chorus, I add this breakdown. evolves into a bridge/outro with new chords over a piano, E piano, bass, and strings. We know Tyler takes huge inspiration from Pharrell, and to find out how Pharrell became one of the best producers in the world, check this video out.
I wanna be found, passenger in your car. You wanna be me, mixing it, don't pop.